So the next question's mine. It says, okay, so this man gave her a locket that has a GPS tracker on it, and the locket can't be taken off. Question mark. He says to himself that it is to help protect Malia from Chris in case he abducts her. Somehow I think this mess with Chris is actually working in Chan's favor by causing Malia to become more dependent on him. What are your thoughts on this theory? Well, on my theory, that's what the person says. I think your theory is absolutely correct. I think that when people already have a problem with being overly controlling, any sign of outward danger, they'll use that as like, well, see, because I got to do this. And, you know, because you need me and you need this. So I definitely see the situation with what Chris has done has accelerated Chan's grip over Malia's life. She doesn't know he's already following her. She doesn't know that she's being surveillance. She has no clue. You know, she's bugged and she has no clue, right? But now he can do so much more in an outward way where it's not so covert, because it's like, well, you know, you got to be careful, Malia, because Chris is out here in these streets. So yeah, I definitely think that the situation with Chris is pushing Malia to look to Chan to be like not really a savior, but really a strong shoulder to lean on. Because I think that as women, a lot of times you have to boss up for yourself, you know, and it's not even because it's like, I don't need no help. No, a lot of times we do need help. It's just nobody around fit to handle the task. And when there's nobody around to handle the task, you have to bounce up and you have to handle it yourself. So I think it's really nice that you have some, well, I think, you know, like right now, Malia doesn't really know all of what's happening. But as time goes on and Chan starts to put different things in place and she'll be like, wow, that's really nice that he cares about me. Not realizing it's just another way for him to gain more control over you. And again, this is not an animal. This is not a piece of property. This is a human being. Okay. Nobody needs to find it sexy that I control your every move. I mean, what next? Are you going to feed me and burp me? Are you going to change my diaper? Are you going to chew up my steak for me? Like, at what point can I stand on my own 2 feet? And this is crazy for me to even have to ask, when can I stand or sit? I'm an adult and I've been adulting for a long time before I met your dusty tail. Now all of a sudden you show up and then, Lord, my Lord, could I possibly have a Pepsi? Oh, it's got too much sugar. Okay. I'll just have a water with like a lime wedge. Who are we talking? Like, no, at what point, when does it stop though? So that's why you have to be careful with that controlling junk, because you just never know when it, like, I'm like, when are you going to take me off the cliff is what I want to know. Like, when is this car going off the cliff? Like, you just don't know how far people are willing to go. And I'm not going to let you find out because I'm not doing it. Who wants to jump in on a slice of that?
I was laughing because I seen the exact moment when Alicia saw my message. Look at your phone, Karina. That's why I was dying laughing, looking at her face.
Oh my word! All I could hit was wow. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, it was, yeah.
I saw y'all laughing. I was like, I don't think I was that funny though. I was
like, those are those babies. You got to give them a few days before you.
Yeah, she should have waited. I would have definitely waited maybe 3 weeks to a month, because that right now is that old niggas, baby?
Yes,
that's the old niggas. Baby. Oh, girl, we out here calling him an old nigga. He's only 40.
Praise God. He is one of God's children. That's all I can say, Lord. Jesus.
He's going to be cute when he gets older in a few weeks.
Girl, that is that's the spawn of Satan. No God's children. My God. Anyway, so back to the question. I really enjoyed this question because I thought about it outside of the box for a minute, and I'm just like, wow, you know what? You're so right. Like, he doesn't even have to hide what he's doing anymore because he can blame it all on Chris. You know, like, Chris is playing right into Chan's plans. You know, I mean, God works in mysterious ways. It's not wrong when I said it, okay? I'm sorry.
No. Shoot.
Because we know this ain't nothing but the devil, right?
Come on, mother.
But yeah, I definitely agree with your theory. I definitely do.
I also agree. I agree. I was like, you know what? That is smart. That's cause everything now, if she does find out about when she can't take off the necklace, that there's something else to it. When she starts at some point, it's like, come on, Malia. I think you just willingly, what will you say, Karina, willfully blind at some point because he's so fine. I'm like, because all the little clues is there from him
He's
snapping
so
to him
fine.
having this crazy amount of money, but you never see him at work. It's like,
No, because he over
what
there in
you
front of his
doing?
computer watching you, baby.
All day. So, yeah, definitely. And so if she does find out, she's like, yo, what the hell? Be like, no, because that guy, Chris, I'm your knight in shining armor. I'm here to save you. That I got to keep you safe from him. Like, it didn't start until I saw him wilding out. I got to make sure you're safe. Knowing dang well he's
That
been
was
watching
the first time.
Right. I've never done this before, when I saw how he was acting, and I'm like, wait a minute, boy. But yeah, that does work out. That works out for him perfectly. Now it's all Chris's fault. Not poor Chris, because that nigga's on one. But yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you put the roles in reverse, right? It's like, Candace wants to protect her, and he wants to, shield her from her. Think about if a woman is like, I need to be looking through your phone because I need to protect you because these broads out here aren't loyal and they want to set you up, they want to take you down. What if a woman's like, I want to bug your phone and I want to track you? No man that I know would be like, well, yeah, babe, here's my passcode and you go ahead and just track me whenever you want. They would put up a fight. Men would put up a fight. You're not going to be out here tracking me. And even if the man wasn't cheating, he'd be like, it's just an invasion of privacy. And ma'am, you're crazy. Like, they always want to play, oh, she's crazy. If you're dealing with me, then yeah, you're not lying. I am. But what I'm saying is to sit up there and be like, well, it's cute. It's always cute when they do it. But if we did it, no, because it's too much. I can't breathe. Now you know how I feel. When somebody's smothering you, right? And I feel like as crazy as I am, like I feel I'm crazy on a different level. It's not like I'm breaking my stuff in my house or I'm going through your phone. So I don't need to do that. If there's an unction that I need to go through your phone and all that, then you know what? You just probably need to get your bags and go. You know what I'm saying? We're just not going to keep I'm not crazy. I'm over here going through my husband's drawers and stuff like that. And I'm trying to catch you slipping. I'm not trying to catch somebody slipping, because if I catch you slipping, baby, you got to go. All the Hail Marys on the planet ain't gonna help this relationship. It's just gonna be over. So
right at that point, yeah.
Yeah,
Thomas definitely, he ain't right. I'm just saying, like, if it ever comes out, that would be the perfect cover for him. They'd be like, okay, I'm protecting you from Chris. That doesn't make it okay. I'd be like, well, how you know about Chris? How long you been?
How you know? Why haven't told you yet?
You're right. I'm like, we ain't never been, because you remember her back was turned. She didn't see Chris back here fighting the air.
You didn't see him.
So I'd be like, well, wait a minit. How you
I didn't tell you about this?
How do you? Right. She didn't even tell him about the fist fight. Now that's something
he's still feeling some kind of way about that. Like, why she didn't tell me about the fight?
Right. And I'm like, how would you know about it? And then
he even went back to the night at the club. He went back to the night of the club where her and Erica got into it. And he was like, she never mentioned anything about Erica. She doesn't talk about Erica. She never talked about how her and Erica got into it at the club that night. Now they've had a fist fight. Like, he's like, why is she keeping so much stuff from me? Because it's embarrassing. That's why. When you have toxic family members who you have to get them up with, it's not something that you want to bring up around Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, I had to fight my cousin last week. Like, that's not something you want to throw out there. It's like, I just need to separate
Most
myself.
people don't. But me and you, especially if we jump somebody, that's going to be the talk of the whole year. Be like, okay. And then when Karina got to that, she got the working in her head. I'd like chicken winged it, stump this bitch out, and caught her by the head, and she got some of the, that'd be us.
We drilled that face.
I mean, grilled it, girl. But in general conversation, I guess.
In general conversation, because that's never happened, folks. Never happened. Never happened.
No, I'm a
Never.
perfect little angel and I never do anything wrong. What are you talking about? I would never.
Never.
Not me. Korea's like, no.
Uh-uh. Don't start none. It won't be nothing. Period. Okay.
Like Lil Jon say. Is that Lil Jon? Yeah. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get through this life.
Girl, we all are. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So our next question says, I was so glad Malia called Chan out for calling her his girlfriend without ever formally asking her. Do you think Malia should have just gone with the vibe and let things happen, or do you agree with her wanting to make their relationship as clear as day? Hell yeah, we need all that clear as day energy. Because we don't have time to be assuming nothing, because then we turn around 6 months to a year from now and, oh, I never said you was my girl. And then we got to kill somebody. And then we got to hide a body. You know, we ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm glad Malia wanted to make things clear, because this is what we don't have time for.
I agree. I keep going back to, oh, well, we talked about this before, but we did. We talked about why labels were important. And this is right. And Kyria hit it on the nail. You'll be sitting there getting it in, thinking you with your man and y'all out somewhere, and then he sees some bad bitches, and you're like, no, because this is my man. He'd be like, wait, hold on, let me breathe real quick. Nah, I never said I was your back up. You cock block it. I'm like, what, sir? But my cheesy bread, we had such a good night. You know what I mean? So yes, labels are important. And I know there's going to be men watching this that's going to roll their eyes. Keep them rolling, because it is important. Labels is important. Just how, and it could be the same thing. We could be walking somewhere and I might see some dudes and I might need to breathe a little bit if we ain't got no labels. You know what I mean? So cheesy bread or not, if we ain't got no labels, I might need to breathe. So, yes, it's very important. I'm glad that, she stood 10 toes down on the, hold on, if I'm your girl, you better make it official, because I got niggas on deck. I don't know who they all are, but I got Negroes on deck, okay? This girl being stalked by everybody in Rose City. And so, everybody want Malia. Everybody. Girls want to be her, niggas want her. So yeah, he better I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. I'm like, God, Malia, dang, I need to hang with you just to get some attention. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be girls. Like, you can do your thing, but the niggas gonna look at you. And they might be like, all right, hold on, who the homegirl though? You know what I'm saying? Like, So yes, I am glad that she was like, wait a minute, like, this is all cute and whatever, but like, okay, if this is what we are, first of all, you ask me. Don't tell me what I'm gonna be. You gonna ask me. And then yes, make it official. Do it the right way, boo-boo. That's my answer, yes.
Baby, I was feeling that answer all day, baby. 10 toes down. Like, this is what we doing. Okay, it's what we doing. For the people who don't think that, titles are okay, or appropriate, you don't want a title, because without the title, like Alicia says, if some Miss New Booty come through, walking through, you want some space, you know what I'm saying? And I want space too. So, so it's really important for those labels to be in place. Could you imagine going to a job, you working there, and then they tell you one day, when you want the benefit of your medical benefits and your time off and your paycheck, most importantly, you've been working 2 weeks thinking that you're going to get paid every other week, and you're getting told you're not an employee. I've been busting my ass coming down here from 7 to 3 every freaking day, and sometimes I've even worked a weekend shift. Well, nobody asked you to do that. I mean, you just kept showing up. You see how stupid that looks? Not to have freaking titles and have things firmly planted is what this is, because you could be showing up to a job, investing your time and energy, and then not get a paycheck. And somebody says, I mean, just because I gave you an outfit that says the name of the company doesn't mean that you're an employee. You could be a volunteer. You know, you ought to chose better. See what I'm saying? See how stupid that sounds?
Why does that sound like something Credit would say? Nobody asked you to do
I was
it.
just about to say, that is Coretta all day.
All
She'll
day.
have fully dressing people be like, I didn't tell you to do that.
I mean, I asked for help. I didn't say I was going to pay you.
I didn't say I was gonna pay. I thought you was just being nice.
I thought you was trying to help be nice. See what I'm saying?
I
People
might
take
give you
advantage of me.
$1. You know, she wrinkled her nose. I might give you $1.
I might.
Like,
Yeah.
girl,
I
don't
might
get
give
me
you an
started on
elbow
that.
to the face. So definitely those titles are really, really important, so that everybody has a clear understanding. That's the reason why people sign contracts, right? It's to protect all parties and to make sure that everybody is fully aware of what they're entering into. Because if you tell me I'm your girl, and then I see you at the club talking to 4 different people and getting phone numbers, talking about some, I mean, I know we rode together, but I'm heading out with her. I thought I was your girl. I mean, you are my girl. You my home girl. What? Okay, so yeah, you want to slap somebody on the shoulder. We're not doing that. We'll never do that. Never. You always need to know what's going on. Period. Because like Curious said, you find out 8 months later that y'all just been Netflix and chilling and having a good time, and that person had no forward thought of this growing into anything extra. You're not going to play with my time ever. Ever, ever, ever. Anytime I caught a glimpse of somebody trying to, string me along and kind of see, baby, it was cut off so fast. Because you don't have time to waste your time with people. You need to make this clear what you want, because honey, it's a hot commodity. You ain't the only person asking for it. You're not.